The world can be dangerous, especially if you're in charge of one of the biggest economies, armies, and populations. That's the reason why leaders or those in charge are surrounded by high-level security. And to add an extra layer, countries' secret services always identify potential threats. But for these leaders listed in this video, their security is even more intense. Hey everyone, join us in the video as we are listing down the most powerful security of the world leaders and regions. Number 1. Russia Federal Protective Service. The safety of the Russian President, Vladimir Putin, is entrusted to the Federal Protective Service, which was established after the dissolution of the USSR. Over time, the FSO has transformed into a powerful entity, operating with significant autonomy. Putin is surrounded by an impressive security team of over 3,000 individuals. The security team has diverse tasks, including checking and securing the president's hotel rooms or event venues, tasting his food during diplomatic visits, and deploying armored cars, drones, and a psychological security unit to detect potential threats in crowds. To enhance security further, Putin has a private road from his home to the Kremlin, the seat of the Russian government, minimizing the chance of anyone meeting him. So rarely can anyone meet the Russian president unintentionally or by chance without being scanned and secured beforehand. These stringent security measures also apply to the president's residence, Novo Ogaryovo, and other official estates. A crucial component of the FSO, the Presidential Security Service, serves as a dedicated division with a direct focus on ensuring the president's safety. The officers within this specialized unit undergo a strict selection process and receive comprehensive training in martial arts, advanced driving, and emergency medicine. Number 2. The United States Secret Service. Ever since the tragic assassination of President Kennedy half a century ago, the U.S. government has spared no expense in ensuring the president's security. The United States President's security is managed by the Secret Service, a federal law enforcement agency operating under the Department of Homeland Security. Widely regarded as the gold standard for VIP protection globally, the Secret Service's role extends beyond the conventional image of dark-suited agents protecting the president. It operates with an annual budget of approximately $2.3 billion and a workforce exceeding 700 individuals. The extensive and heavily armed police force secures events and clears corridors, allowing current President Joe Biden to move safely. The Personal Protection Division provides security for the president, the First Family, and other designated individuals. Known for their discretion and vigilance, these highly trained agents maintain a constant shield around their protectees. In addition to the visible protection provided, the Secret Service implements proactive strategies, including exhaustive risk assessments and pre-planning. Agents conduct extensive surveys of all locations to mitigate potential threats. When the president intends to visit, the security process goes beyond physical checks. It involves detailed counter-surveillance operations and emergency drills. The counter-assault team, operating alongside visible agents, plays a critical role in diverting and neutralizing threats during potential attacks and acts as a strategic counterforce, utilizing advanced tactical weaponry. The presidential motorcade, known as the Beast, is a wheel fortress with armor plating, bulletproof glass, and advanced security and defense technologies. The president travels in Marine One or Air Force One, both equipped with advanced defense mechanisms. Number 3. Vatican City Pontifical Swiss Guard. In Vatican City, Rome, there is an esteemed spiritual leader of over 1 billion Catholics worldwide. Despite being a symbol of peace, there have been numerous attacks and threats to the Pope's life. The responsibility of ensuring the Pope's safety is entrusted to the Pontifical Swiss Guard, one of the oldest and most unique military units worldwide. Their uniforms have remained unchanged since the establishment of the Guard in 1506. This regiment comprises highly trained Swiss army men aged between 19 and 30. However, the exact number of guards remains a state secret. The primary duty of the Swiss Guard is to provide security for the Pope and the Apostolic Palace, his official residence. The Swiss Guard carefully plans and coordinates every detail during the Pope's public appearances, whether within the Vatican or on international visits. They collaborate closely with local security forces to ensure the safety of the Pope and the public during these events, and they are ready to combat any potential threats. The transportation of the Pope, whether within the Vatican City in the Pope Mobile or during international journeys, is also entrusted to the Swiss Guard. Beyond their security duties, the Swiss Guard fulfills ceremonial roles, including the annual swearing-in ceremony of new guards on May 6th. Number 4. United Kingdom Royalty and Specialist Protection. Being the monarch of one of the world's wealthiest families with a combined wealth of approximately $28 billion, King Charles III had some powerful enemies over the years. In the United Kingdom, the responsibility for ensuring the safety of the royal family and Prime Minister is managed by the Royalty and Specialist Protection, a branch of the Metropolitan Police Service. RASP uses a strategic combination of human resources, technology, and strict protocols to guarantee safety. It conducts thorough threat assessments, formulates security plans for daily schedules, and implements extensive precautions during official engagements, both on a national and international scale. The protection officers are selected from the police force and possess a diverse skill set, including advanced driving, emergency first aid, and expertise in protective surveillance. The safety and security of the Prime Minister's official residence at 10 Downing Street in the United Kingdom comprises high-security gates, an on-duty police force, and advanced surveillance systems. Ensuring secure transportation for the country's leader, the motorcade consists of a series of armored vehicles. Other security measures include routine sweeps of locations, constant surveillance, and the deployment of highly trained protection officers. Number 5. North Korea Supreme Guard Command. You might be surprised to see him on the list. The leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, has a unique ability to attract danger. Kim's security team includes the guards who jog alongside his car wherever he travels. These men are highly skilled martial artists who have pledged to sacrifice their lives for Kim's protection. The North Korea Supreme Guard Command, also referred to as Unit 963, is responsible for safeguarding the supreme leader of North Korea. This specialized military unit operates in intense confidentiality with a significant force, estimated to be a staggering 90,000 guards. The selection process for these guards is based on various criteria, such as political loyalty, physical health, and even height. The guards must meet one unique requirement: they cannot be taller than Kim. These guards undergo extensive training in martial arts, marksmanship, and survival skills. The Supreme Guard Command employs a layered protection strategy, with Kim placed at the core of concentric circles of security. The innermost circle is responsible for the leader's personal protection, while outer circles secure his residences and travel routes. Transport security measures include Kim's motorcade of numerous armored vehicles and bodyguards. Kim Jong-un travels with 2 decoy jets to confuse potential attackers. Number 6. Saudi Royal Guard. Mohammed bin Salman holds a significant position as one of the most influential figures in the Arab world, symbolizing the modernization of the Saudi state. Given the Saudi royal family's history linked to the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, security is a primary concern for any Saudi royalty, especially Mohammed bin Salman. Serving as the Minister of Defense, Salman initiated modernization efforts within the Saudi army, integrating the country's military power with the expertise of the state's secret services. This led to establishing an army dedicated to protecting him from foreign threats. Mohammed bin Salman's security team comprises highly trained soldiers and a vigilant cybersecurity team actively monitoring potential threats to the Crown Prince's well-being. This security detail has expanded over the past 2 years, with the prince recruiting 1,800 new officers. The agents are selected based on their loyalty, physical powers, and martial skills. Designated areas undergo extensive sweeps for potential threats, with royal guards surrounding the monarch to ensure his safety against any potential danger. The Royal Guard Regiment employs a fleet of armored vehicles for the king's transportation. These vehicles are part of an extensive convoy, which includes security personnel and an ambulance. The king's residence is heavily protected, featuring high walls, constant surveillance, and a substantial security force. What do you think about these insanely high-end security measures? Share them in the comment section below.